First, this evening, double trouble. The flood of homicides, crashes and stabbing cases crippling Jamaica's biggest hospital, Kingston Public, now seems to be putting a strain on other health facilities in the Southeast Regional Health Authority.
With Kingston Public Hospital now forced to focus on emergency cases, persons seem to be going to other public facilities to get care. Spanish Town Hospital says the caseload has more than doubled in the last 24 hours. TVJ Shamela Mitchell has his primetime news follow-up.
We expect that if persons are unable to access some services at KPH, then they will definitely come to Spanish Town.
Chief Executive Officer at the Spanish Town Hospital, Gregory Thomas. According to Mr. Thomas, on an average day, the Accident and Emergency Department sees at least 150 persons, but that figure has increased significantly.
Yesterday, or during the 24-hour period, ending 7 o'clock this morning, we had a total of 367 patients passing through our accident and emergency department. So that's more than twice the number of patients that we're regularly seeing.
And this is an hospital that's already under severe pressure. An accident took place Wednesday night in which 17 persons were injured, all taken to the facility for care.
17 persons came in, 1 person was dead on the scene. And we had to take drastic action at the hospital to ensure that we could accommodate them. So we had to put additional stretchers. We had to call on our medical lab for blood, and they had to also seek additional blood supply from the blood bank in Kingston. We never had we don't have a blood bank at the institution, so when we have cases like this, it places a tremendous stress.
Mr. Thomas says the hospital is not in a position to turn away persons in need of care. So, despite the challenges, the hospital still tries to put measures in place. He also says the facility stands ready to help the KPH in any way possible.
As we cannot have KPH having 8 operating theatres, and most of them are dedicated to emergency service, and Spanish Town not having any sort of support to give to them in that case. So that has affected us. It will mean that we will also perhaps have to reduce our elective surgery list here at Spanish Town as well. And another thing that we do to prepare ourselves is, if we see situations like this trending, we might have to seek to call persons off vacation or off leave to come back into work.
Mr. Thomas added that remedial work that should have started in the A&E department was pushed back until the situation at KPH has improved. Shamela Mitchell, TVJ News.